Yeah, come on. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Let's go. What up, G Nation? It's Gerardo, Gabriel. We're here on a beautiful sunny day. Guess who's behind the camera? Go ahead, let them know.
It's your boy Lies, AK Mother, bro.
Woo. That was lit. So today, yeah, you read the title. What does that mean? I'm done. Well, and before I go into almost got my damn ow. Before we go more into detail with that, G Nation, you know, I'm in a special place today. I get to be one of the first people to try this place out. You might have seen that I did Arm Day with Ryan Paderaki a few videos ago. Well, he actually just opened up his own private studio gym, which is technically not open yet. So I get to be special and train today here with him. He's actually gonna train me today on something that I'm a little nervous about, but you guys will see why. Let's go. Warm up? All right, now we are inside this amazing gym. You know, like I said, it's still technically under construction, but it is, I mean, like I said, I just did a back day here yesterday and I am sore. So I'm actually scared to do legs because that is the most equipment he has here right now. That title that you read, it wasn't clickbait. It was because, you know, back when I started training at 19 and it was 2010, you know, my first four competitions were bodybuilding, and it wasn't novice, it was open bodybuilding, you know, and I was going up against everybody. And to me, that was the most challenging thing about training really intense back then, because it was just the overall package. So I told myself, you know what? I think right now I'm 30, I feel better than ever. I feel like I recovered from the injury. Let me put some new challenges on myself. And I was like, why don't I just go ahead and try classic physique? And I think a lot of you will be surprised at how I can manage that, even though, you know, I know a lot of people will probably be like, damn, bro, you gotta train legs. Well, regardless, if I gotta train legs, guess what? We're doing legs today. And I brought IFBB Pro Ryan Paderaki. Yep. Like I told you when we did Arm Day, what he was known for was his legs the most. I even asked him, I'm not just saying that, I asked him, and a lot of people commented that were like, oh yeah, you know, his legs were crazy. You're seeing right now some pictures of him in the past, look at the legs. So I was like, you know what, if I really want to make that change, definitely I gotta obviously grow everywhere, but what's the biggest thing I gotta grow? My legs. Why? Because doing men's physique, I'm not gonna lie, it might have got a little less intense on leg days because they don't really show you, you know. So I'm out here training my calves hard, but everything else compared to how I used to train before was not the same. I waited till now to ask you this because I was a little nervous. I didn't want to, you know, stay up all night thinking about like, damn, he's gonna kill me. But kind of like, what do you think we're gonna go through today, and why do you think that it's a good reason to train like that legs when you're trying to grow them, you know, from these toothpicks to that?
Well, first and foremost, we're gonna go old school today, because the old school is by far proven for time and time again. So we're going heavy weight, just high intensity work sets. So
okay. I'm excited to try the new gym, all new equipment. Let's ready.
Yep, let's get him, man.
I'm ready. All right, let's go. Let's kill it.
Crew already hiding, aiming for the keys and the stipend. Maneuver with the ease of the indictment. Driving through the city with no license. She could be a squeeze, be a hype man. Fly it to the keys in the private. We don't gotta speak, keep it silent. Aiming for the green and the diamonds. Keep the money flowing like a siphon. Never silver, never like that. Shoot a text, you gon' right back.
Get it working. Yeah, one more. Hold back, hold it. Retract, return. Oh, yep, lengthen. Yeah, yep, good. Nice, man. Nice, man. All right, so now that we're done with the warm up, we can get started.
Let's go.
Here, you'll be a creep, and you'd make a hell out of any heaven you went to. Crew already hiding, aiming for the keys and the stipend. Maneuver with the ease of a dyke man. Driving through the city with no license. She could be a squeeze, be a hype man. Fly her to the keys in the private. You don't gotta speak, keep it silent. Living for the green and the diamonds. Keep the money flowing like a siphon.
What are we doing for like rest periods in between?
Now this is with my philosophy and my type of leg training. The way I like to train high intensity. I want to make sure that we're always 100% recovered in between. Now we're not sitting around bullshitting, losing focus and in what we're doing, but we're taking enough time that we can really apply ourselves each set.
Yeah.
We're not like we want to put on size, so we want to make sure that, of course, the training aspect is as efficient as possible. So I tell everybody, let's be instinctual. You know when you're feeling
when
good,
you're ready,
to push. This whole take 30 seconds, do this. Does this serve? It serves a purpose somewhere, but we're trying to lift heavy, high intensity.
Yeah.
We're trying to lift heavy and go really high intensity. So we want to make sure that we're recovered well in between each set, so that each set we get a really push.
Fuck around and find out. You know what I'm all about. Fuck around and find out. You know what I'm all about.
Aim for your head, that's why I started. Aim for the heart, pull up and spark. Ain't no issue, run up and solve it. Right when it started, ain't no going back.
Holy shit.
The last thing you do when you come to train legs with me is say no mercy. No mercy. Have no mercy.
You ain't lying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you good over there?
That's how weak they are.
When I see you in streets, it's like we didn't meet. All the feelings deceased. Let the feelings in sheets. No, you don't even gotta speak. Can give you the closure you seek. Let it all die in a piece. But if you really won't speak, say fuck what it was. I ain't holding no grudge. All I needed was trust. Now I need to adjust. Cause I know it's not in you. Stop, but it continue. I was trying to fix you. So tell me the issue. Looking for somebody else. The person I met, you sounded upset, screaming out threats. You hiding in text, looking no vex. Wish you the best.
Come on, go. Drive to the zone. Drive to the left. Yeah, come on. That's it. Yeah. Yes.
Let's go.
That walk took like 10 minutes.
I know, bro. I can't wait to edit this, bro.
Yeah. Deep stretch. Keep those hands tight.
I know some people look at this and they're like, oh, you're targeting lower back. Like they think it's a deadlift, but
Well, squats are what? Squats are primarily a leg movement too. But is your lower back working when you're squatting, when you're holding that bar up in your back? It's working too. So
I think
you want to make sure
for me is it's just like mentally feel the
You wanna feel-
hamstring stretch.
Yeah. I mean, I always prefer I always like to use a slight bend
A
in the
slight
knee.
bend, yeah.
And as we're kind of reaching forward a tad
The
bit.
hips are leaning back.
And we're pushing the hips back. Pushing the hips out.
I just saw you kind of like move
Yeah,
back a little
on the
bit.
back, yeah.
On the way back.
I'm loading the heel
Yeah.
as I'm coming back. And as I'm driving forward, I'm squeezing, contracting. At the top, I like to get a good little hip thrust too. A little hip drive and squeeze the glutes a little bit too.
Falling.
See right there, just right there. See a lot of people when they watch me for a second. We start kind of watch my width. See they start coming in. See how I narrow. The wider you stay on the hip, and just push the elbows forward. So keep them all the way out wide as you can, chest up, and drive those elbows, push the elbows forward, and squeeze the pecs. So see how the width. Now when, see the V tape of the width, opposed to when they're here, where they come, just when they come in, see how the shoulders narrow, but when they're staying wide, see just that little added width. Just even, I would even just knuckles right on the side as much as you can. See the V?
The
V
V.
tip, the shoulder to waist ratios is increased in that position.
All right, G Nation, we just wrapped up leg day. I'm still catching my breath, legit. Did some posing, went over some tips, as you saw. So this gym, like I mentioned, RP Fitness, brand new, all this equipment, ridiculous. He had to put it all together, you and a few friends.
Yeah, that was
but
a fun week.
It's coming together. It'll be, it'll be open specifically for clients and things like that, and also other members.
Yeah, it's going to be a training studio / small private, kind of like an exclusive like gym, just with very limited members, kind of like on a first come first serve basis. I mean, number one thing is we have limited space, so we don't want to be overcrowded, and we want to make sure that the gym is set in a conducive atmosphere for just training.
Yeah.
So, and when things get crowded, it's just more work.
Yeah, and then the people who are going to be here are probably pretty damn serious about their goals. So it is definitely good if competitors, or you want to take your training to the next level. This is the place to be. It's not LA Fitness. It's not Planet Fitness. You're going to get pushed here. So I broke it in for you guys. I broke in the leg machine for you guys, and I think I broke myself too. But
it's been crazy.
But it'll be a good video for you guys, and to see the location, the workout, and usually after a training session like this, nutrition wise, what would you recommend?
Just fast, easy digesting. Carbs. Obviously, we had to replenish glycogen, and some easy digesting proteins.
Okay. So if someone's on the go, probably like a protein shake with.
Yeah, primarily I would recommend like a whey isolate, whey protein isolate. If you have liquid carbs, that works, or some easy digesting.
Liquid carbs like Carbolin. Yeah, that's a good one.
Something different, something like that.
I think Celtec has carbs in it too.
Vitargo, yeah, they believe so.
We're not sponsored. We're just giving you advice.
Or we could just get on the Lucky Charms, Rice
the Lucky
Krispies,
Sour Patch. Sour Patch Kids, you know it now. So Skittles. We could keep going, but no. So I want to thank you, Ryan, for letting us work out here.
My pleasure, man.
It'll be a lot more. So you guys, this is where I just started training pretty serious for the not competitions, but to change my physique more into that division about a week ago. So I'm just getting started. I have a lot of months ahead of work. But I think with the muscle memory of how I used to work out back in the day, that intensity, which was this, I should be able to see some good progress. The reason I've been a little quiet on YouTube is because Lars knows how much we've been working on the clothing, traveling in New York, so many things. I got a few athletes under me now, for Gerardo Collection. You saw me wearing all the new items today that are coming out January 28th. And also, RP Fitness has the gym, I'm literally sitting in front of it, the women's section. Like I mentioned to you in the other video, I don't have women's clothing, so this is actually really, really good. Have a lot of people from, locally also who buy it, support it. Really good quality. Exclusive manufacturer. I don't even got somebody in the location where they have it, so, the quality is not like everything out there. And I know Ryan's working on the men's stuff. Well, eventually me and him had a conversation. I'll be including some Gerardo Collection in here as well for those that come and want to grab some stuff. And hopefully Motor Bro MB Gang. We're trying to get his apparel going. But want to thank Lars as well. Make sure you follow him. Thank you, G Nation. This is just the beginning. 2021. It's a new year. But don't wait for a new year every year. Just every new day is a clean slate. So if tomorrow's your new day, make it your new year and start fresh. This is G Nation. We out.